Well, let's get the fire going here. I brought a little bit of extra fuel for the generator, so I'm doing it the easy way. Get things going here. And it's all pine inside, so I just figured just get the box going and go get a little bit more wood. I got a couple boxes of wood, but I'd like to sit out here on the fire for a while tonight and hang out. Definitely, it's cold out, very cold out. But at the thing there. All right, we got the fire just about kind of going. It's slow. I got the generator going. Going to turn on the little heater inside and let it warm up. And I'm going to put my tools away and try to keep getting this fire going. Everything's real wet. It's been raining for 3-4 days. And everything's just soaking wet. It's just terrible. Just can't get stuff dry. Brought a couple of beers out, and it's about ready to have my beers. I'm about tired of it. I didn't put it on film, but my generator wouldn't run. I'd take everything apart, clean it out, clean the carb out. I mean, it's an old generator. We used it on the boat, and we worked the tar out of that thing. So, all right, I'm gonna put tools away and let this kind of get going. We'll get back to it. So what we're going to do is try and do a few things in here while we're out here doing some camping. I really like these little switches. You can put them on and they work pretty good. So I picked up another one, and I'm going to mount another one, I think maybe like here. And then of course I got my Lucy, which I put up, let me get this here. I put my Lucy up here, and I'd like to order a couple more of them. I did pick up a curtain rod and a curtain, something basic. I'll put that up here, and I'm gonna try and do that here right now, and see how that works. And then if it looks good, I'll do another one over here, and I'm gonna try and organize this here, because this is a mess, but I'm going to try and organize that and put up a couple of different little items here for a little storage. Mostly I got kind of some cooking stuff here, and I'll show you a little bit later here. I want to make some something to eat, and some coffee, of course, and whatnot. So I'm going to get to going on. I'll set this over here and see if it'll actually work for us here. And we'll take this thing apart. Dang, I have to use my other knife here. Everything's packaged so doggone crazy nowadays. You know, you can never get something open. It's like ridiculous. Let's turn this a little bit more here. Just ridiculous. And yeah, this will end up going right, you know, we'll just put it right here for now and mount that in there. And really just gives out a ton of light, and it really works great. And it just, you know, for now, I mean, we're definitely going to do some solar. Sooner or later we'll get some solar. Is that going to get in there or not? There, yeah, it works pretty good. And you can flip that on. Hopefully that won't wash out that there, but you know, and I'm going to get some rechargeable batteries, because I got two little solar powered battery chargers, and they really work great. So that one there and this one here, I think I got some batteries actually in my truck that I found that I had. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 new batteries in that right now. So anyway, you can see where I'm at out here. This is one of my favorite spots. I've always camped out here for years and years and years, ever since I was, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. So let me see here. Yeah, I got 2 brand new ones in here, so I'm gonna grab these. move this over here. Let's put 2 of these in, new. I've had these for quite a while. And we all know the cold weather really eats these batteries up. But I'm going to get some, I'm going to order a bunch of, I'm going to order some stuff this week on online. I think I'm going to order 2 more Lucy's and bunch of rechargeable solars there. Yeah, see that's almost matching up with that one. That's pretty bright. So we're going to put that one back over here. And I don't use these much, but they're just nice for kicking some light on. So anyway, I'm going to get to mounting. Hopefully you can see. I don't want it to wash out, but I'm going to get to mounting this little bracket here for the curtain. And so let me get started on that. Okay, we've got the curtains up, and I've got enough for another one. They're definitely more sheer than I wanted to. You can see through, but I'm going to take this one and put it on also so it darkens it a little more. They were cheap, you know, and like I said, I'm trying to keep this extremely, you know, reasonable cheap. I can do some different stuff in there, and you can kind of see a little bit through them and stuff. So I'm going to try and double up on them and see how that works. And I can always get something different. I was going to go blinds, and I looked at a bunch of blinds, but I didn't like the blinds. Number one, I couldn't find them. I could find them in about 31 inches, but I couldn't find them. They were like 64 inches long, and I couldn't find anything without doing a special order. So I'm going to put this one on, and we'll see if that darkens and works a little bit better. Let's give that a quick try, and then we'll check it out. Okay, so I did double up on them, and that didn't even really do it. So what I think I'm going to do is, which was originally what my plan was, I'm going to tint the windows. So the tinted windows with these little curtains, I think, will be okay. And I could get some thicker curtains, and I may do that. I don't know. I'll look around tomorrow. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of light and everything. I'm just trying to keep from people, you know, viewing in here once the lights, you know, are on and stuff like that. And it's nice because people can't really stand up and look in the window. That's good. But I do want some, you know, some privacy. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this one up with a couple little screws just so it kind of matches and looks halfway decent. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I got the curtains kind of in here. I got to get another curtain rod. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this, so I didn't want to pick up 2. I just wanted to get one to see, just to see if I was going to like it or not. And I think I like the curtains better, but I'm going to have to get something better curtain wise, and I got to make sure that this is going to ride all right. And but anyway, it's worth a shot.
Stay with us, then you'll have a chance.
All right, we're gonna
from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
We're gonna put some solid gold country music on, and I'm just gonna kick the TV on. And like I said, I've got the little heater going where I can put a little heat going on here. Gonna kind of try to put some of this stuff away, and we'll go ahead and flip all this off. And we will go ahead and I've got the generator going over here. Like I said, I'd take it apart, work on it, but it's running pretty good now. I don't know, it's getting old, and I only paid 129 bucks for it. Finally got the fire kind of starting to go here pretty good. I'll turn the generator off in a little while. I'm just going to once I get this all going, I'll sit down, have a little beers here, a little drink or whatever, and kind of get the fire going really good. I'll turn the generator off now that I want to get it good and warmed up and get the stuff running through it and get the spark plug good and heated up and stuff. So all right, I am gonna try and break up some more of this wood and get busy on some of this stuff. Oh, I know what I couldn't do. I can pull Lucy out of here, and like I said, I'm going to order this week. Close up this. I'm going to order this week. I'm going to order a couple more of these Lucy's. I want 2 more. They're down to about, I think, $9 now, and you can see it just really does a nice job of lighting it up in here. 3 of these would be great, and you just turn on the, you just put it You just put it out, and it's solar, so they recharge. I can't say enough about the Lucy. These things were amazing on the boat. I see a lot of sailors using them, and I'm going to order a couple more because those are amazing little units. I can't say enough about them. I wish they'd sponsor me, man. I'd like to have a dozen of them. They're just really, really cool. They do a nice job. All right, we're starting to get there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the generator off now. I even cleaned the connections on my switch. Hasn't been working on my generator, which turns it off, turns it on. So I even cleaned the connections on those, and I actually got the switch to it'll turn it off now, and turn it and turn it back on and stuff. I got to get in and clean it all up if I'm going to use it in Florida for my trip. I really would like to buy the Predator. I think it's called the Predator. I think it's $399 or something or whatever. Yeah, like $400, and it's kind of comparable to the Honda generator, which really are nice. Really do a nice job. But again, I don't. If the generator's working, I'll run it till it just won't run anymore, and it won't charge. I mean, the plan is a little bit of solar and stuff, but generator's always a nice backup, and I can crank it and run something power tool mostly. If I'm going to do some power tools and work on some stuff. So, all right, I going to have a little sundowner, as in sailing talk, because I'll always be doing sailing talk because. A lot of you guys I know, really love my sailing stuff, and that's where you want to see me at. And hey, trust me, it's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. We'll be back on a sailboat. It doesn't hurt to be a little landlubber for a little bit. Oh yeah, good little cocktail, a little bourbon. And yeah, we'll be back on a sailboat. It's a guarantee. I think everybody knows me well enough that they know that I get stuff done no matter what happens. I get it done. I make it happen. One way, shape, or form, I make it happen. And I think a guy called me today. I should check my phone. I did find another boat that I'm doing a little negotiation with. It may not happen. If it happens till spring, it's a 47-foot aluminum hauled boat, all aluminum, kind of like Rand Sailing's boat. It's actually a lot like Rand Sailing's boat. If you look them up on YouTube, I watch them quite a bit. I like them. And anyway, we're going to do some talking and chatting, and it needs work like they all do. But this is, I don't know, it's got potential. I'm always looking. You know me, man. I'm always scouring the universe for a boat. Because that's where I want to be, but I want the next boat big enough to be my next 12 to 15 years on that boat, sailing, living, and working, and doing whatever. I want to be on it. That's where I'm at. But anyway, I guess that's kind of. I got a bunch of stuff to chat about, but not enough time, not enough video space. I'd like to do a live. I actually want to do a meetup in Florida this time, a live meetup. Somewhere, and we'll try to figure it out if people can meet up with me maybe, and we can kind of chat, and they can kind of meet me personally one-on-one. I try not to ramble, but really I prefer to have my videos be long because there's so much I want to say, and trying to do and say things in 6 and 8 minutes is almost impossible. It's so difficult. I see why, like Delos and some of these others do such a long videos and stuff, because there's so much to share, so much to put out there. And most of your sitcoms, or not sitcoms, but reality shows and that, they're an hour long or 40 minutes long, whatever. I see why. There's a lot to cover, And a lot happens in a person's life in a week's time. So, all right, I'm going to chop some of this wood up.